Central Coast now. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Dan, what are you tracking out here?
Well, we're tracking some interesting weather here over the next 24 hours. Things getting a little bit more bumpy than we've been experiencing in quite some time. I'm not sure if we have a live cam. Do we have our live cam, William? Maybe do we do? We do. There you go. Here's a live look at Domenico's on the wharf. Tonight's looking pretty tranquil out there here across the Central Coast. It is blue hour. The sunset at 4:50 tonight, so it's long gone. And we're sitting under mostly clear skies right now. Let's take a look at our satellite picture now. We do have some high clouds that are moving through the state, coming quickly. Area of low pressure off to our northeast is rapidly descending across the Great Basin and will park off to our south. But farther to the north and west, there's a pretty strong storm system. Another one, in fact, in the Gulf of Alaska. They've been getting pounded in the Alaska Panhandle with rain. You can see rain associated with this area of clouds pointing toward the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia. But this pattern does not favor us for rain. We're going to stay dry and unfortunately windy, and unfortunately more beach hazards to talk about. In fact, as we head into the day tomorrow, a new beach hazard statement in place from tomorrow morning through tomorrow afternoon as a long period northwest swell begins to work its way into the region, really being generated by that storm up in the Gulf of Alaska. That's going to give us another high risk of sneaker waves. We had that last week. Now we're going to see that danger once again throughout the day tomorrow. So a sneaker wave again are infrequent waves that are much larger and stronger than what you may be experiencing along the coast. These waves have a tendency to knock people into the water off of rocks, jetties, tide pooling areas, beaches, places where you may have let your guard down a little bit. You knock you into the water and you get pulled out into the sea with the addition of some strong rip currents. So please be careful near the water out there tomorrow. And then those swells are going to build into tomorrow evening when the high surf warning goes into effect. So we're going to go from the beach hazards to high surf warning, when the bigger danger will actually just be the high surf, which starts tomorrow night and lasts through Tuesday night. And that is mostly for north and west facing beaches. So the south and east sides of Monterey Bay, to some extent down the Big Sur coast and far western Santa Cruz County. So we're going to see some swells potentially breaking over 20 feet on our beaches. That's going to cause, again, additional risk of rip currents, beach erosion. These breakers can knock you into the water as well. So please be careful around the water over the next couple of days. Otherwise, things pretty calm out there tonight. We're in the 50s for the most part under those mostly clear skies. And I would show you futurecast clouds, but we probably won't see much into tomorrow. So let's focus on the winds. And what you'll notice late tonight is that the winds pick up over the mountain ridges. So we're seeing the Santa Cruz Mountains, the Gabilan Range here, the Santa Lucia Range, the Diablo Range. That's where you'll see your highest winds. So we head into around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll see some of those winds picking up 20, 25 miles per hour, perhaps even more. On top of that, conditions very dry. Fires could spread if they start. Hopefully that will not be the case. For most locations in the north, winds will start to die down after lunchtime. But in our southern mountains late in the day tomorrow, we're going to keep seeing some wind. Those areas not under any sort of warning or watch. However, I'm telling you, we could see some gusty winds, and the dry conditions may end up causing fires to spread rapidly if they start. So again, please be careful out there tomorrow into Tuesday. Things kind of winding down after that, but your temperatures tomorrow going to warm up with that offshore flow. We're in the 70s in Santa Cruz and Capitola, 70s in Scotts Valley, 70s in Ben Lomond. Very warm temperatures because of this warmish dry air mass moving into place. Mid-70s in Watsonville to Salinas tomorrow, 70s in Hollister and Gilroy, 60s in Morgan Hill, even Castroville and Marina in the 70s tomorrow. The Monterey Peninsula, upper 60s to low 70s, very warm for this time of year. Your normal high in Monterey is around 59, so that's certainly on the warm side. There's no doubt about it. Farther south, highs in the Salinas Valley in the 70s as well. So widespread warmth tomorrow, and actually could get even warmer on Tuesday as this air mass settles in. So I've got temperatures bumping up a couple of degrees. We'll still see lighter offshore winds. They may be breezy at times, but maybe not as strong. Then a weak cold front comes through, which will return the onshore flow on Wednesday and cool us off with highs back in the 60s, much more seasonable as we head through the weekend. And as we take a look at our inland areas, you'll see the winds continuing over the hills. Will probably be even warmer on Tuesday, which is well above normal for this time of year. And after that, temperatures head back into the 60s, which is more seasonable under mostly sunny skies. We're back after this.